Okay, right, let's talk about these first 24 hours. So we landed at about 2 a.m. and we got a taxi, which I had to really haggle for because they were trying to charge me a fortune, and then I managed to get them down to half price. And that was still paying too much, but I'd had enough by that point. Anyway, we're halfway to the hotel, and the guy pulls over at a tourist information shop where you book like your day tours and stuff. Takes me in there whilst they proceed to try and convince me that the hotel is completely closed, that the whole area that the hotel is in is completely closed because there's been political protests and all the roads are blocked and all the businesses are shut down. But I am not that stupid. I've heard of this scam before. Basically, they try and get you to change hotel to another hotel where they know the manager and they get like some kind of commission after charging you a fortune for the room last minute. But no, I was like, no, I am going to this hotel. Right, well, I want to see it closed. If you don't drive me, I'll just get out and walk and you won't get any fee at all. And in the end, they gave up on me and they brought me to the hotel, which was miraculously open that we could get to because the roads weren't closed. So yeah, so we had that bit of a faff as soon as we got here. Then I had the faff with the lights in the hotel room that I couldn't turn off. So by the end of it all, I've had about 3.5 hours sleep, and then we went out sightseeing today. We saw some really cool things, like we went to the Gandhi's Gandhi's tomb. I can't say it, I'm too tired. We went to Gandhi's tomb, that was beautiful. We visited various temples, the Red Fort, different things like that. But I've got to say, a couple of things stood out today. So first thing, we steps out into morning Delhi and it's pure chaos. And my dad opens his mouth and says, well, I'm glad I'm not driving round here. I wouldn't want to. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's what we came all this way for. You will be driving in places like this. Like that's the whole challenge. Yeah. And then the second thing, right, so we goes to this temple that I was it was on my hit list, like this, we had to do this. And it was the Hanuman temple, which is the monkey god in Hinduism, and it's absolutely stunning. It's this super huge statue, and then you sort of walk into the temple through the mouth of a demon. It's just gorgeous. So I went to take a picture of it, but you could only get the picture from the opposite side of the road. Anybody who has been to Delhi will tell you about crossing roads in Delhi. I almost died at least 10 times. Jesus Christ, it really tested me running, which isn't actually that good, it turns out. So I'm screaming in the middle of the road, running across, going, ah! In front of all these cars and tuk-tuks and mopeds and whatever else is driving at me. Then we go into the temple and somebody says that the priest can give us a blessing. So, okay. So we goes to the priest and he asked me the name of my children and I said Aiden and Tate. And he said during the blessing you need to say their names and it will give them successful lives. Okay, awesome. So I stands there, waits for this blessing. The next thing, the bloody bastard whips out a bunch of twigs and starts hitting me over the head with them, like seriously, like just whacking me on the head with all these twigs. And I was just stood there in the middle of this temple, like completely bewildered, wondering what would happen if I actually like assaulted a priest by pushing him off me or something. Like, it was just bonkers. It was absolutely insane. I was convinced I was being set up or filmed or something. Like, I just stood there going, Aiden, Tate, while this random stranger's just going on my head with all these twigs. And then when he finally stopped after about 2 minutes, he proceeds to start on my dad. I was crying with laughter, but trying to not like laugh out loud. So I'm literally stood like this, like shaking, with tears streaming down my face, while this random bloke hits me dad over the head with a bunch of twigs. Oh, it was brilliant. And then they asked for a donation to the priest and the temple. And so we had no change. I only had this 500 rupee note that was worth about £6 or a bit more. And I needed some change. And as I turned to ask somebody for some change, the priest whipped it out my hand, tucked it under one of the statues, and was like, "Thank you, bye." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I've just paid about £6 or £7 for some strange bloke to hit me, to assault me with a frigging tree. Like, what on earth is going on?" It was just pure bonkers. Anyway, so we've come back, we've had our evening meal, we've had a couple of drinks in a local bar, and now it's bedtime because we are absolutely exhausted. So my dad's already in bed in his room and I'm going now. So I'll see you all soon. Bye.